We are covering a critical principle for your PRINCE2 exam: tailor to suit the project. This isn't just a suggestion, it is a core requirement of the methodology. Applying PRINCE2 without adjusting it can lead to unnecessary bureaucracy and slow down decision-making, which is a common exam pitfall. The purpose of tailoring is to ensure that the level of project management control is appropriate for the scale, environment, complexity, importance, and risk of the project. A small internal software update does not need the same level of formal reporting and control as a multi-year, high-risk construction project. For that small project, you might combine the highlight report with the end-stage report, or the project manager might take on some of the project assurance responsibilities. This is appropriate tailoring. On the exam, you'll see scenario questions that test your judgment. They might ask if a project manager's decision to combine certain documents for a low-risk project is an appropriate application of PRINCE2. The answer is yes, and the justification is the tailor to suit the project principle. A major trap for exam candidates is confusing tailoring with embedding. Tailoring is done on a project-by-project basis. Embedding, on the other hand, is when an organization adopts PRINCE2 as its standard project management method across the board. Your exam will expect you to know the difference. Another key point is that all tailoring decisions must be documented in the Project Initiation Documentation, or PID. The project manager is responsible for identifying and documenting this, which is then approved by the project board. You might see a question asking where the approach to tailoring is recorded, and the PID is the correct answer. A huge change you must know is that in the 7th edition, tailoring is now mandatory, whereas before it was simply strong guidance. Any study material based on older versions is now incorrect on this point. The exam will test this shift in emphasis. Inappropriate tailoring is a frequent source of incorrect answers. For example, you cannot tailor the 7 principles themselves. They are universal and must always be applied. You also can't skip essential controls on a high-risk project just to save time. Tailoring is about applying the method intelligently, not abandoning it. A simple way to remember this principle is the phrase, "Don't use a sledgehammer to crack a nut." This mental shortcut reminds you to match the weight and force of your project management approach to the size and complexity of the project itself. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.